Hello students, Vande Matram. Today we are going to learn about reporting exclamatory. So, how to report and how to change direct speech into reporting exclamatory. So, how to change exclamatory sentences into indirect speech. Okay, so let's start. What is first? The question is what is exclamatory? Okay, so exclamatory that means where in that exclamatory sentence you have to express your strong feeling and sudden emotions like some of time you see something and you have to explain yourself with sadness and excitements, that is exclamatory. You can see the example. He said, hooray, I have won the prize. So he said this very happily. Okay, he's very joyfully. So this is the exclamatory sentence where you can see the interjection mark, hooray. So he exclaimed with joy. Here, you have to remove quotation mark and add conjunction that. He exclaimed with joy that, and you have to change the pronoun. Same rules for assertive sentences use also here. Okay, the rules of changing tense, the rules of changing pronoun, the rules of changing conjunction, all are used here. Okay, so as a conjunction you have to use that, and as reporting verb you have to use exclaim with joy if the sentence of joy, exclaim with sorrow if the sentence of sadness. Okay, so it depends on the basis of sense. Okay, sense of interjection, and now you have to recognize the sentence. So he exclaimed with joy that he had won the prize. Okay, so you can see hooray, it is the word where he uh, express his emotion and his strong feeling for his happiness, and joyfully he said, hooray, I have won the prize. Okay, so when we are going to change it, we put the first subject he and change the reporting verb said into exclaimed with joy, because he said his sentences like hooray, I have won the match, and the hooray, that exclamation word represent here the joy and happiness of him. Okay, he exclaimed with joy that he had won the prize. Now, next sentence, what we have to do if the sentence is the about sorrow. So you can see here, he said, comma, and quotation mark, alas, he has died. Okay, so alas is the explanation word which represent the sorrowness, the sadness of someone. So he said alas has died. You have to change it into indirect sentence. You have to first put subject he, and on the basis of exclamation word alas, you have to change said reporting verb into exclaim with sorrow, because this is the news of sorrow, sadness. So you have to change said into exclaim with sorrow. He exclaimed with sorrow that he had died. Okay, here pronoun is third person he. So you can't change this pronoun. You have to put same as here. Now, which exclamatory word represent what, and what you have to replace in the place of said. You can see, if the explanation word wow, hooray, ha, You have to change reporting verb in exclaim with joy. What? Good God. That means hey Bhagwan. Okay. So what? Good God. You have to change this reporting verb in exclaim with surprise. Well done, bravo. Exclaim with applause. Sorry. Exclaim with regret. Nonsense. Exclaim with contempt. Alas and ah. Exclaim with sorrow. If there is how, exclaim with surprise or regret on the basis of sense. Oh, exclaim with surprise or sorrow. You have to use conjunction that remove exclamatory word. Like you have to see these examples here. She said, "Oh, I lost my mobile." So when you have to change this into indirect speech, uh, first put the subject "she" and change reporting verb explain with sorrow because this is a new I lost my mobile. It is the news of sadness and you have you are sad for your losing mobile. So change reporting verb in exclaim with sorrow that she lost her mobile. Second sentence, he said, "Good God, the fellow has life again." So हे भगवान उस व्यक्ति में फिर जान आ गई. Okay, so when we change into indirect speech this exclamatory word, uh, first put subject he, reporting verb said changes into exclaim with surprise because good God हे भगवान द फेलो हैज़ लाइफ अगेन उस व्यक्ति में फिर जान आ गई. सो इट इज़ द news of surprising news. So your reporting verb change into exclaim with surprise. Remove quotation mark and add that. The fellow is the third person, so put same as. Okay, has changes into had, life again. Has is the fellow has life again. This sentence is present perfect tense which changes into past perfect. Now sentence number 3. She said, "Pooh, you have again failed in the examination." So this is the word where some of person contempt on you. They have anger and taunt you. So at that time you use exclaim with contempt. Like she exclaimed with contempt that I had again failed in the examination. Now we are going to talk about if the sentence is exclamatory sentence is starting with what and how. That at the time what should we do? At the time exclamatory sentence changes into assertive sentence when exclamatory starting with what and how. Use very instead of what and how. Okay, if a adjective used after what, at that time you have to use very at the place of what and how. Like what a good student. Okay, so what changes into very and a very good student. He said how beautiful she is. So he exclaimed with surprise that she was very beautiful. Is wrong. Yeah, you have to put here she was very beautiful. Okay, if noun use after what, use strange, big, great, fine, lovely, wonderful, terrible in place of what, like what a place. It changes into a lovely place, a strange place. You can also see the examples. She said, "How fast my baby run." So she exclaimed with joy because this is the news how fast my baby run. It is news of joy for her.